What's your quick midweek snack or meal that you guys make because you want to try something new during the week? For us in our house, we usually try to prepare most of our meals on a Saturday and Sunday, but then midweek we kind of run out and we want to try something new or have something different than we had in the weekend. So I usually go to chicken. Chicken is always on our menu about 80% of the time. So you have to find new ways to make chicken because it could get really bland or tiring after a while. So my quick go-to meal or snack that we usually have on a Wednesday is nachos. And I do that by either baking chicken or I get rotisserie chicken and I mix it all together and I add like Mexican flavors and seasoning, and it's so good and so filling. But let me show you how I make mine on the healthier side, and also a couple of substitutes that I put in as well that make it a little bit healthier. First, preheat the oven
Clean is a word.
to 375.
What's the hell brand like you?
And let's start preparing the chicken. I got rotisserie chicken, but usually I bake chicken, like chicken breast, and then I would shred it and just keep it aside for like making tacos or nachos. But today I just got rotisserie chicken, so I'm gonna start shredding it and preparing the mixture. Now, I try not to do too much of the rotisserie chicken, and we bake it at home, but take the help when you could get it. I mean, if you want something quick and it's a good option and you'll prepare it and you guys will eat it, it's a quick way to make a meal. But I try not to do the rotisserie chicken, for one, because it goes into the plastic and you don't want to have plastic seeping into your food. So I always try to like hold off on getting it, but there's some nights where we're just really busy at work and we have really long days where the kids have activities and it's hard to like really prep that far ahead, and sometimes we just want to pick it up from the store and just cook something really quick. So, and if you do go for a rotisserie chicken, make sure you get it from a good store. We usually get ours from Whole Foods and we do the organic one. And I'm shredding it right now. I'm just peeling out the skin and shredding the breast, making sure you don't get any of the fats or any of the cartilage in there. So let me start on that. Chicken is shredded. Now let's start putting the ingredients in to make it of a Mexican style. We're gonna have taco seasoning, we're gonna have beans in here, yogurt, which is gonna be a great source of protein to help boost up the protein content in here. So I've been guilty of this with I'm using the shredded cheese, so I stopped, and I'll tell you why I stopped using the shredded cheese in the package. If you take a look at the ingredients, after you get past the types of cheese, you'll see that it has cellulose, and that's a ingredient that they add to cheese that's shredded to help it prevent it from caking or getting stuck together. And it's basically like sawdust. So sometimes when you get like shredded cheese, you see like it's like really dusty and like very small particles in there. Well, it's an additional ingredient that doesn't need to be in your food. So what we do now is just get the block of cheese and just grate it. And it's a great way too to have the kids like help you prepare stuff and they have fun with like grating their cheese. So let me get the cheese, and I'm gonna add the Greek yogurt, which is gonna be additional protein in here, and all the other seasoning and spices. I'm adding salsa. Do you guys want beans in here? Or do you want corn? Or do you want both? Both? Okay.
Yogurt.
Okay, a little bit of taco seasoning. Adding the Greek yogurt. I do good heaping spoon of it.
Looks good.
Looks good?
Okay.
So I'm gonna mix it, and then once we come back home from classes, I'm gonna pop in the oven, and then we have our meal.
The spicy Buddha thing
I can do it. I can do it.
Hi.
Did you do it?
See how clumpy the cheese gets? That's normal. You don't want extra things in there to help it not be clumpy, especially ingredients that we really don't know about. So it's still gonna get mixed in and baked in, so it's fine if it gets clumpy. You'll mix this all up so it'll be nice and cheesy. I add the corn towards the end because it's frozen and it's cold when I mix it, and I don't want my hands to be too frozen. Black beans and scallions, and time to mix it. We're all good to go. And I use my hands, it's much easier. And yes, I'm using gloves for that reason. My husband's giving me the spoon, but it's better. I feel like it gets incorporated more when I do it this way. The corn is cold. All ready to go in the oven for half an hour, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it comes out.